journey to the past with these sometimes accurate Victorian anime. The Victorian aesthetic is a popular one, and for good reason. The dignified dress and nearly modern technology are familiar with fantastical. Admittedly, some creators take a lot of liberties, choosing beauty over historical accuracy. But unless you're sitting at the right of fully accurate historical drama, it's the look that matters. That's a huge part of the appeal. After all, to the end. To that end, check out these 5 anime set in the Victorian era. Some hit the nail on the head in terms of historical accuracy. Others are just here to look as cool as possible. Which do you prefer? Emma, Victorian Romance. Firmly on the side of historical accuracy is Emma, Victorian Romance. Based on a manga by Karo Bori, this Victorian anime seeks to be as true a 19th century English life as possible. The title character Emma has a storied past before coming to work as a maid. Now with the servant classes, she falls in love with the upper class, William Jones, and he with her. Sadly, this is about as accepted as we will accept. Not at all. Emma has a huge cult following in Japan, and is notable for the care it takes in sticking to the realistic depictions of life in the late 18,000s. It's a sweet, leisurely paced series that deserves another look after all these years. Black Butler. If you're interested in Victorian anime primarily for the look, you'll be wanting Black Butler. The dark paranormal series will take place in 19th century London, but historically, accuracy is more a guideline than an actual rule. Then again, when you're talking about demon butlers, satanic cults, and Jack the Ripper wielding a chainsaw, protagonist Earl C.L. Pantomhive is a cunning 13-year-old with a nasty pasty, attending him as Sebastian Michelis, his bodyguard and one hell of a butler. And actually, the two are a Faustian construct that will eventually end with CL's soul being consumed. For now, the pair of soul mysteries were Queen Victoria, with the side of revenge as they track down the people who killed CL's family. Romeos Blue Skies. We could do at least a Victorian anime without at least one world masterpiece theater entry. Romeo's Blue Sky is based on the 1941 novel Die Schwarzen Bruder by Swiss author Lisa Stetzner and focused on the less glamorous side of the 19th century. The series aired in 1995 and followed young boys Romeo and Alfredo, the two, born from their families and forced into hard-working conditions as chimney sweeps, swear eternal friendship over 33 episodes. We see Romeo's life play out from the first tragic meeting to 10 years after. It's a popular installment in the World Masterpiece Theater series, an experience of resurgence thanks to a new line of merchandise. The Missing Archives of the Dalian. A year after leaving us on the cliffhanger that was the penny stocking with Guardable finale, Gainax took us back in time with the Victorian anime. Actually, it's slightly post-Victorian, but it's all close enough. Fudge. Like Butler, the Mystic or Citadelian is more about aesthetic accuracy, but considering its inherently magical style, that's both understandable and pretty cool. Books are powerful stuff in Dantalian, and show you his sword. Nurse Hees is put on charge in his late grandfather's library. Also, within the library is a mysterious Dalian, aka the Black Biblio Princess. Her secret runs deep, but the short version is that she's a guardian of a massive library of Phantom books. Together, she and Huey can stop the abuse of these books' powers. JoJo Bizarre Adventure. After everything happened in Hirohiko Araki's blockbuster series, JoJo Bizarre Adventure can hopefully be forgotten sometimes that the story started in Victorian England. Stands and modern music references aside, JoJo Part 1 is a story of wealth, intrigue, and vampires. Jonathan Joestar finds that his life is slowly becoming a part of the presence of Dio Brando taken in, but the Joestar family is made to the goal to inherit the family fortune and take everything Jonathan loves. Oh, and it becomes a vampire too. And the meme, of course. Victorian anime are in common, but they're out there. Which are your favorites?